What is going on, YouTube? My name is Ty with the Dividend Star King with another video. Today we look at my Roth IRA account. I believe that Roth is the best account to have. Um, Not personal, this is not financial advice, but I think the brokerage account and the Roth IRA are probably is the 1-2 punch, is the best two accounts you can have because the Roth IRA grows tax free. And if you're a dividend investor like me, that means your dividends will go in and you put on drip, you get 3 more shares. Those shares will continue. It's like it's going to compound so much, and all them dividends are tax free. So when you're retirement and you hit 59 and a half, you can start just pulling dividends out. You don't have to, in my understanding, because I'm not 59 and a half, so this is from my understanding, since you could take out tax free, your dividends is tax free as well because it was held in a Roth account that is tax free. So when you get a dividend and you could, instead of selling shares, right, you could just pull dividends out. So if you own high yield like an Alti or a Misty, and you get this up to $5,000 a month, or say my goal for my Roth is to make 10K a month, right? Let's go through it real quickly. 9,500. I mean, not 95. $4,900. It's at 5,000, but sometimes it goes up and down. Here's my biggest top losers, my top gainers for the day. And here is the monthly income that is generating. In May, I made 231. In June, I made 266. And July, right now, I made 274, but that's not include the dividends I received today. It's Friday, so I got paid today. That has not counted yet. So I think I made like 50 something bucks, and I get dividends on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday. The first is Friday of August. And here is the goal of my Roth. They said your goal of passive income, $120,000 a year, which is about $8,300 a month, but it's $8,000 a month. Will reach that in 7 years. I'll reach that in 7 years. So imagine making $8,000 a month in dividend income. And that's 7 years. In 7 years, I'll be 43. So another 7 years, you could probably double that and almost triple that. So, and again, all these dividends I can pull tax free. So if I make $10,000 in dividends, I can pull, instead of selling shares, I can pull out 5 or 6,000, reinvest 3 or 4,000. So that's the goal for my Roth IRA. I'm gonna show you what I own. I would high yield first because you get your return on investment faster. You get your money back faster. I mean, the Alti, you get your money back in a year and a half. I mean, even if it takes 2 years to get all my money back, it's free. It's, your own house money at that point. So your risk is really zero. I mean, look at my portfolio. I own 270 shares, and this pays every week. And then I have a recurring investment of $5 every Friday into Alti. Got the Alti at 80. Alti was a 70 or 80% yield, and you roll that every week, compounding. That's a lot of shares you're getting. And then again, they said in 7 years I make, and that could be off. But even let's say if it's like I make $80,000 a year. Let's say I make $70,000 a year in 7 years. That's still good money. That's a full-time income, and that's just 7 years. You add additional 3 or 4 years, right? I got Misty, I got Tesla, YMAX, Coney, see 35 shares, QTTE, Clip, T-Spy, PLTW, USOY, MST, TSYY, QQY, FFGY, TSLP, YBit, and you can see it go on and on and on in my portfolio. And also another thing to also look at is that I set up my Roth to get paid dividends every day. Just in case if I can't put money in or money short, I make sure that I get dividend every day. Now I'm going to show you how I do that. Block BLOX pays on Mondays. It won't load up. That pays on Mondays. Tuesdays is PLTW, which I have, and also Granite Share, TSYYXBYT. That's Tuesdays. Wednesdays is Direct Share, guys. They're at the bottom. TSII. I just started that, but I get like 4 or 5 cents a week on those funds. I might make like 20, 30 cents. I just started that. They take care of Wednesdays. Thursdays is MST and BCCC. They pay on Thursdays. And on Fridays, I have YMAX. I have ULTY, LFGY, I have QTDE. Also, the monthly payers I have staggered. I have Tesla for week 1. Week 2, I have, I believe, I have NVIDIA. I want to share NVIDIA, but NVIDIA Group C. Week 3, I have Coney and A and AMDY, and the 4th week I have Misty. So I got the monthly pairs and I have the weekly pairs, and that was done on purpose so I get a dividend every day. So if I don't have the money or lose my job or whatever that could be, I'll be okay, right? I'll be A-okay with the account, right? I'll be okay. So that's why I got my son's account the same way for them to get dividend every day. But my Roth is set to get dividend every single day, and every dividend gets reinvested. It's all on drip. I don't do that. You get the dividend and you put it somewhere else. You could do that, but I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like taking all these dividend and putting it back. And all my portfolio, everything's pretty much down. So it was like, Tesla's like at this point $8, $7. So why didn't So I'll just hold what I have. Like Kona is $8.99. I got a dividend. Why would I just do that? But everything's gonna drip. And again, this is what I like to see here. They said your goal of passive income of $120, which is about $8,000, I believe, a month annually, can be reached. So you see the purple line. If I just do dividends only, this I don't add any money. If I add some money, it goes up even higher. It goes up even higher if I add money. So the moral of the story is I'm going to add money when I can. If I can't, I don't worry about it. I got a brokerage account. I got a 401k. I have a Fundrise account. So I got plenty of accounts. So I'm good. If you want to look at Snowball Analytics, I'll leave a link below. Thanks for watching.